So, hey, my YouTubers and everyone in the world. Today is August the 10th. The time is now 7:03 p.m., guys. It was a productive, beautiful Saturday all day. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and that notification bell so you can see more of me. Now, today, we're going to be talking about my experience with my first pop-up shop personally, plus some tips and tricks that I've learned from my first pop-up shop that I can definitely help you guys with in the long run. So, first of all, my experience was quite interesting. It was so many different vendors there from all walks of life, and I feel like that's the most perfect. That's perfect because you can go to other vendors and show love and support. It doesn't have to be, someone else that's African American or whatever. If you see something that you like, it is perfectly fine for you to show love with to other vendors, and they're going to show love to you as well. So what I learned is that you will price something at a certain price, but when you're at a pop-up shop, most likely you will have to come down with your price just a tad bit depending on the location of the pop-up shop. And the location that I was at was actually the Metropolitan Oval, which is not too far from where I currently live. So a lot of the people in this area like to bargain with you. Like, let's say you have something that is worth like probably like $10. Instead of them paying that $10, they will most likely pay about $7 or maybe $6. And I'm one to believe that a fast penny beats a slow dollar, which means that if you have to lower your prices by, a couple dollars, $4 or $5, sometimes depending on, the merchandise and the person that you're bargaining with, sometimes it's worth it because then they come back with more people and they say, hey, well, she gave me a great price, and then they're bringing other people to your table. So you have to learn to definitely negotiate, and it's not always going to go your way, but that's okay because it's about the customers leaving happy, with a smile on their face and being satisfied with what they purchased. So that's one of the tips that I have for you guys. You definitely will have to bargain with people and, reason with them, work with them, because remember, they are your customers and you never know. These could be repeat customers. You can't sleep on anyone because they all are opportunists. Now, another tip that I have for you guys when you are attending a flea market or a pop-up shop is that you want to bring enough merchandise because you never know like how many people are going to be there, how much stuff you're going to sell. I would rather you bring a decent amount of stuff than to bring a little bit of stuff and wish you had more, because then you're missing out on opportunities. So me personally, I had 5 of these, 7 of those, 2 of these, one of this, just to see what will move and, what people like and what people are quick to pick up versus the things that they're not. And I've learned quite a bit, about just learning how to work with my customers. And I don't know. For me, it was more about making people happy and making them satisfied than me earning a dollar. Like, I like to see people happy. I like to see them, in a good mood, leaving with a smile on their face. So for me, that is very important. And when you are in business, no matter who you're doing business with, I feel like it's really important to go above and beyond. Yes, sometimes it can be a little bit tiring, but look, you got to keep up with your customers and you got to keep up with yourself and think ahead of time so that you can stay on top. And that's just how that goes. But another tip that I have for you guys when you are dealing with pop-up shops, and this is from my personal experience for my first one, is you want to definitely get there early. This pop-up shop that I experienced today started at 10 o'clock. I got there at 8:45, 9 o'clock. Because first of all, you want to get a great spot. Now, if it's the summertime, you don't want to be in the sun. You don't want to have all this heat directly on you for 4, 5, 6 hours. Come on. So my advice is get there early so that you can claim dibs on, whatever spot that you want, whatever spot you feel comfortable with. And I think it's smart to be close to the exit because that's when people are coming in, or when they're about to leave, they might see a table and say, hey, I like what I see. Let me go over there. Or when they first coming in, they like, oh, okay, you're the first table that they see. And that's a good look. I noticed that, a lot of customers, they would, one other thing that I noticed too that is very important, and I'm going to tell you guys this, that I feel is really important, is to have business cards. It's very, very, very important to always have business cards, because you never know who you're going to meet and who you want to give your business card to. I made so many connections today, guys. It's amazing, and I feel so blessed. I even had a little notepad to collect some emails and phone numbers, because those emails is how you will stay in contact with your future customers. Or it could be someone who wants to do business with you, which is still, obviously a future customer. It's the same thing. But then it's other people, some people have flyers that they were giving out, and different types of flyers and things of that nature. So to me, I feel like when you give people something to see on that table, or something that's like colorful, that stands out, they can't help but questioning, what is that? Who is she? What does she have to offer? What business is she into? You know, how can I get involved? What does she have to offer me? And these are the questions that you want to be sure that you have the answers to, because these customers will come and they ask, about this and about that, and you got to be like, okay, you got to be quick on your toes. So I feel like that's important. And another tip, when you are about to go to a pop-up shop, please dress professional, because appearance is everything. If you're dressed professional in a nice, young lady type of manner, ladylike type of manner, or if you're a gentleman, then, dress appropriately. I feel like that does matter, because if a person sees that you're not dressed professional, they're not going to take you serious. If you're dressed professional, they'd be like, oh, okay, she means business. And this is what I mean. And remember, guys, I told you about this. shoploveronline.com. This was the t-shirt that I wore today. Everywhere I went, they see this. Shop Lover Online. Who is that? What is the business? How can I get involved? What does she have to offer? How can I help her make her business better? So I think that's what actually helped me, because my logo was like everywhere, everywhere you look. You see it on my shirt, you see it on my card, you see it on my labels when I'm giving customers, the merchandise that they purchase. Like, I love it. And the best part about it is I have orders that I had to come home and fulfill. I had people saying, look, I need 2 of those. I need 3 of those. I need 10 of these. I came home, 1, 2, 3. I took care of it. So you got to be on top of your game, because if you are, you're showing the customer that you value their service. The fact that they're coming to you versus going to someone else. So it is important. It is. And people will know if you actually have a true passion for it or not. When I went to this pop-up shop today, it brought another side of me out. At first, I was a little nervous, because I'm like, yo, this is my first time. I got a whole table full of products. What if they bombard me and ask me a bunch of questions? But as you going along, you get to a point where we're all humans. We're just interacting. Effective communication. And I feel like that was the key for me, and just keeping a positive attitude, and, just dealing with one customer at a time. I took care of her. I took care of him. I took care of them. That's what it's about. So yeah, if you ask me, I feel like I did a pretty good job today, and I'm giving myself 2 thumbs up, because I'm proud of myself for what I did. Because it takes courage to go out there and hustle, with a table full of stuff, not knowing what's going to sell or what might not sell, but just hoping and praying to God that you leave with a decent amount of income at the end of that day. And I'm good. Would I do it again? I definitely will. I would love to be a part of a way bigger event, with way more products, and my table is popping with balloons and, logos and labels and stuff. And I'm ready. I'm just like, look, I'm ready. Let's do this. And I had help, and I want to thank everyone who came and showed me love. Thank you so much for all the love and the support. And thanks for helping me, because without you, I wouldn't have been able to accomplish it. I needed help at times, and I'm glad that I had people there that helped me. So thank you very much. But yes, moving forward, guys, that is my advice on pop-up shops, my personal experience. I had a great time. Would I do it again? Yes, I would. So if you guys love this video, give it a huge thumbs up. And like I always say, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and share. And of course, visit my website at shoploveronline.com. Until next time, guys, peace.